Hawaii Island's grass-fed beef industry hopes to get a boost from $4.15 million in improvements for the state-owned slaughterhouse in Paauilo. Officials say that when complete, the plant's capacity will increase by 40% and reduce the current processing backlog that often makes it difficult for ranchers to bring their animals to market in a timely fashion. Improvements will be made in the critical areas of wastewater disposal, rendering of unusable solid waste, and refrigeration space, issues that long plague the viability of the slaughterhouse. The county says the waste that currently goes to the landfill will be transformed into usable, value-added, and energy-producing byproducts. The money was appropriated by the state legislature and released by the governor directly to the county of Hawaii, which means Mayor Billy Kanoy was a happy man on Tuesday.
You know, I heard one time, if the rancher can ranch and a farmer no can farm, we all in trouble. And knowing that this isn't all that we need, but it's an important first step.
Even though the state owns the slaughterhouse, it is leased to the Hawaii Beef Producers Company, a partnership between David DeLuz Sr. and a group of ranchers. It's one of 2 USDA-certified slaughterhouses on Hawaii Island, where more than 75% of all the state's cattle are raised. Beef producers hope the upgrades will grow the industry and the local economy.
As you all know, the future of beef depends on an up-to-date processing plant that can accommodate all the ranchers' needs. Hawaii Beef Producers at present does 300 to 400 head a month. With these improvements, we hope to increase the slaughter to 600 head per month.
According to the county's recently released Food Self-Sufficiency Baseline Study, presented to the media in May by Jeff Melrose, only 17% of the beef eaten on Hawaii Island is locally produced. That despite the fact that the cattle industry produces nearly twice the number of cattle annually that the island consumes.
Beef, we're about 17% self-sufficient in beef. We actually produce almost twice the amount of beef we actually would eat, but we ship it off young because we don't have the grain or the slaughtering capacity to slaughter the beef locally. So we have a lot of beef production here. We're the 75% of the state's production, but we don't. But what we actually hold on island, mainly cull cows and bulls, and then some grass-fed beef, amounts to about 17%.
County officials say that since the early 1990s, the cost of grain imports has made it too expensive for local ranchers to finish cattle locally. As a result, the bulk of the cattle industry ships young cattle to the mainland to be grown to market size and harvested there. Local slaughter capacity has fallen dramatically in the last 20 years and needs to be revitalized before a strong local grass-fed industry can emerge, according to officials. A great project for the county's research and development team.
The cattle industry has gone through the challenges, and they still continue to face challenges, but this slaughterhouse, our rendering facility really represents a milestone in advancements of our grass-fed beef industry here. Increasing our capacity to produce our locally raised beef is very important.
The county says the rendering plant work and the wastewater system will take 9 months to complete. The refrigeration improvements will begin after the holidays to reduce impact on slaughterhouse use and is scheduled for completion by the summer.